boys are back in town. Welcome back to the MWA official podcast. I am one of your three co-hosts, Jonathan Colt, the last of a dying breed, and we finally have the three amigos, me, Dobby, and Jacob back on the fucking podcast. I'll introduce Jacob first because he's my Pookie Bear. He's Pookie Bear number one. Jacob Sterry, the world's heavyweight champion. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm not doing that today. I'm doing great. I had a lovely conversation with my good friend Jonathan earlier today.
Yeah, we had a great conversation.
We did. Those dirt. Nope.
What?
Not on the pod. Not on the pod.
Okay, we can say that. Well, we probably shouldn't say it because we're using the equipment that is equivalent to that slur.
The only thing those fucking are good for is laptops and phones. Those are the only things they're good for.
We're like a minute in and we're already getting robophobic. That's a good start.
Anyway, my other co-host, my good buddy Dobby, is here.
I just got an Xbox notification when Dobby said, "Good job." We're a minute in, and we're already being robophobic, and I got an Xbox achievement.
Oh, the Xbox is like, yeah, you keep doing that, bitch.
Dobby, how are you? Say how you doing.
Very well. How are you doing, Cole?
I'm doing well myself, but Dobby, we got a lot of. Actually, no, we don't even got a lot of promos to go over. I was gonna say
we got three because we want to get on to like a.
But like we got the length of like a fucking film, mate.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
We got a schedule to get back on to.
Yeah.
So we're only covering 3.
Yeah, if we didn't do your promo while we were gone for a little while, then sorry, not sorry, I guess.
Fuck yourself.
If you feel so inclined, just DM like me because I like yapping, and I'll give you my full thoughts on it.
If you DM me, I will give you a 2-word answer.
It's good.
I will tell you I'll watch it later, but I won't actually watch it later. I'll keep your hopes up.
Yeah. Hey, I'm the nice one. Just DM me and I'll give you actual thoughts. But
I'll keep that in the back of my mind.
We are covering 3 today from this week. But we don't have any guests, so we don't even have to do the questions today.
Nope. Not at all.
Yeah, because everyone here answered them last week, didn't they?
Well, we all know that Rich's hair is shit. He's a femboy. Yeah, we all know that Breezy's mother is hella busted.
Can confirm.
Can confirm.
Let's go to the promos.
Yeah,
Misty.
Misty. This was great. I really enjoyed this one. This was Misty being very emotional backstage. This was after the shift loss, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
She lost in the tournament shift.
She comes back and she is very, very emotional. She's losing. I believe she was also crying in this one. So why can't I beat him? Because she is now 0-3 against Shithead. So she lost it. She's never been able to beat him. And I really enjoyed this. It was I feel like a lot of Mrs. promos, especially on the Discord, are really short. But I feel like they always deliver like a nice little bit of backstory, and I think showing how it's getting to her, in the fact that she can't beat Shift, and it's like really, really starting to affect her. I think this was like a very welcome little promo, and I like this little bit of lore about how much it's getting to her. But yeah, very good promo. I enjoyed this one.
I think this promo sets up for what happened this week really nicely.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think they go very well hand in hand in adding to the story of it. And I love the emotion that Misty shows in this promo.
Yeah, I love
a lot of her
the
other
emotion
ones
in this.
have been very like emotionless deadpan.
Yeah.
But this one, the emotion in it made me attached to the promo so much more than if she was just, what the fuck?
Yeah, no.
What in the heck?
That's something I really like to see, is like the actual emotions coming out of people, and especially I think we showed it quite well in our thing on the show, Jacob. It's like how different people make you react in like a kayfabe thing, and I think this is like a very good step for Miss, thinking how early on Mist is into her career, to be like making these sort of like connections already and like setting up for the future where she has like
Yeah.
rival down the line for Schiff, and then when she eventually gets to win over him, it's going to be such like massive occasion for the character. And I think that's a really, really good thing to set up this early on into her career. And I think this promo was very, very good. What did you think, Colt?
I thought this was a good promo. I think, like Jacob said, I'm glad that we see a more emotional side of the Misty. I was kind of waiting for it, and I think she really delivered with this promo. And you know, I think like what happens in this promo, like we said, like leads into what happens in the show, and I think that ties it in like pretty well. So overall, good job from Misty here, and I want to see like more emotion come out of her in these promos because, like Jacob said, like she does have that tendency to be like really deadpan, and not saying it like takes it away because she can still like get her point across. It's just like I would tend to see, I would like to see a lot more emotion come out of Misty and like explore that side of her character.
You know, I definitely agree on that. Like Jacob said, though, I think this is like a very good thing with what she does on the show, and I'm really excited to like sort of see if she sort of keeps this like a very emotional character going forward. Because like I feel like there's sort of a good case for both of them in the fact of now she's like lost to Schiff again, and then obviously little spoiler, she does lose to Cass. It's just like, is this going to get in her head? Is she going to be like, am I good enough? Am I good enough to be in? Oh, not in the SCS because it's not confirmed. But like, is she good enough to hang with like, you know, the prestige of the SCS? Like, has multiple.
And if
like,
you can't hang, then there's the door.
Maybe like the Jacob theme. But no, yeah, this was really good, and I'm very excited, and I think it sets up a great character beat for Mr. Playoff of going forward, and yeah, I think this is really good.
I was going to say, Mister's been doing great as like one of the in-ring wrestlers.
Yeah,
like she has been one of the amazing in-ring wrestlers. But the place where she was lacking a bit is the character, because the big step in working character is getting that emotion.
Yeah.
Because without emotion, people can't attach to the character. So seeing that emotion made Misty jump fucking hugely up in my. Yeah, it's amazing to see.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's something I like portrayed to her a while ago. Like a few months ago, she put in a ticket, like when she was sort of still starting out, and that's something I relayed to her, and I'm like really glad to see it finally being like folded into her character. And I think it's just sets up to make her an even more well-rounded like wrestler, and it's going to just boost her stocks even more than like her matches, like you said, have already done. But yeah, no, this was fantastic. I don't have too much else to add. Colt, have you got anything to add?
No, I think we said all we needed to say. We'll get into Misty later in the show.
Yeah. That brings us on to the next promo. Raising Rich, and also Drix was here again.
Hi, Drix.
He's active in his little promos now. Yeah, this was after the triple threat, correct?
Yeah, this is before night 2.
Yeah.
No, wait, no. I want to point this out real quick. I don't know, like at the start of this promo, you could see like the helicopter during like Koloki's entrance in the background. While like Rich is talking, and that is not supposed to happen yet because that's night 2.
Is this like? Did we explode multiple helicopters just to make sure this would happen?
We were practicing.
We exposed kayfabe to say we were practicing his entrance.
I was going to say, that's just like very expensive if you're exploding multiple helicopters just for the sake of a practice, but I digress. There was something else that we saw. I can't remember what it was, but it was something along those lines as well, and it made me laugh. But yeah, Rich, you know, he's around ringside. He's just walking around the arena before all the fans get there for night 2, and he comes across Drix, and Drix is basically like, hey, stop being a little prick. You just had a good match. Be not the shark, smile. And he's like,
no more the shark.
It was a good little promo. I feel like the way I see it is Drix's involvement here was sort of like, we know Rich and Drix have this like sort of history, but it also feels like Rich trying to make up for, you know, when he hit the new beginning against Jimmy. Like like a while ago, and everyone was like, not too sure about that. And I feel like it doesn't make up for it for me, but it like sort of is a bit late to telling the story of these two's history. But that's not like the main point of this promo. It sort of gives us a bit of an inside view onto. Obviously, Rich came back at the 12-year and attacked Avery, and it sort of shows now he's got his pink hair. Please reshade the hair. I'm begging you, Rich.
Please.
Like
it's terrible.
I like him having full pink hair. I think it's great for the character, but please reshade it. I beg of you.
Fix it, please.
But no,
or ask someone to do it.
Yeah, it gives you like a good little inside view of how Rich got to this point, and I think in the same vein of like what we sort of missed, I think Rich's promo later on the actual show really sort of like is backed up by this, and it's sort of a lot of people said that this was like what were on the show was Rich's best promo in like forever. So I think this sort of new character and the sort of being back to the old ways of being a face, it's going to benefit Rich like a lot in the long run. And I think this was a cool little way to sort of introduce that. I thought this was pretty cool. I don't have too much else to say about it though.
Yeah, you said all of my thoughts on it.
Yeah.
It's just nice little promo.
Yeah. Colt?
I'll get more into Rich during the actual show because I want to like say my full thoughts there. But if we're talking this promo specifically, I thought Drix's part. I think Drix is a great promo. So I thought like the little like pep talk he gave to Rich. I thought like he was kind of the standout in this. I didn't. That's the thing though, because like it even like in promos like these, I feel like Rich gets heavily outshined easily because I don't think like Rich is like very capable of being like the centerpiece of something. Like we saw it with the XC feud where he was revealed to be the Dark Aria, and he wants a shot at the world title, but he never felt like an important part in that like feud. He was just like kind of there. It was Jacob, it was Jimmy, and hey there's Rich right there. He's standing right there. He also wants that shot, but he's there. He's there.
Your friend Steve. Steve. Sorry.
No, I'll say my full thoughts about Rich during the show, but overall, I thought this promo was fine. Drix needs to come back for one more run. He's still got one more in him.
He cannot see, man.
No, listen, it's possible. It's just possible.
Is it?
Yeah, it's possible. Miracles can happen. You know what I'm saying? You can come back.
Someone get Big Jimmy on the phone.
Hey, all I'm saying, right? Get me Terra versus Drix. All I'm saying.
She gouges his eyes out, and Drix just goes, "Nothing's changed."
Oh well, fuck. Now what?
He no-sells it. No, he just no-sells it altogether.
Yeah.
He just like pops his
doesn't
knees.
know it's happened.
I have no senses left. No, I love Drix, and I love seeing him involved in stuff. And me and Jacob, obviously, we are biased considering he was involved in one of our best promos ever. But yeah, I love Drix. This was a cool little promo. Thumbs up, Drix. I don't have any thoughts. Do you guys have any more thoughts before we move on?
Last promo. Let's go into the last promo. We got
last promo, baby.
Faywin and Kyle Cardova.
Yeah. This promo was fun. That's the most I can say about it.
Yeah.
I actually quite like the dynamic here, and I feel like Faywin is pulling a lot of strings behind the scenes here, because this promo sort of showed us a little bit more personality from Kyle, which I think we've been lacking. I really like the little dynamic where Faywin doesn't want to talk about what was it he didn't want to talk about? Him being a
bad guy.
Yeah.
During the spotlight run.
And then him like really wanting to target Avery, and they sort of like both stop each other from talking about these bad things. And I actually really like the dynamic. I was very iffy at first about like I feel like the way I feel about this is the way a lot of people felt about Smile when it first formed, because that was like obviously Slick had been off the back of the world title, Doppel
Yeah.
was still rising, stuff like that. That's how I felt about this, because Faywin is like one of the best we have currently, and I feel like Kyle's still on the rise. But I'm actually really enjoying this little thing, and I think it's a nice
Yeah.
little friendship they've got going. And I really like the part where they're just walking down the street, and Kyle's just yapping about Man City to Faywin, and Faywin's like, "Mate, you're talking to a St. Johnston fan. I don't know what you want me to do here." That made me giggle, and I just like that it was like a little promo where it sort of establishes this relationship. We haven't seen
Yeah.
anything outside of like the shows on like what happened, and it does go a bit into why Faywin has taken Kyle under his wing. And I think it was a cool little promo. I liked the ending where Faywin just buys a shit ton of shoes and then it cuts off and Kyle's like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
What?
It just ends there.
That was good. I like that.
I think it's a really nice little dynamic they have, and I want to see more of this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
This is something me and Jacob used to love doing. Like, is these little silly promos, like the Jacob and
Yeah.
Rich ones. That's what it reminded me of a little bit.
I was going to say that's what completely ruined my character, but I had so much fun doing it.
No, these
Like during the time, my god, I was loving life, living my best life.
I love these silly promos. I want to see like more little things because it is like, yeah, it was silly, but it did some good like little character building and sort of build a relationship more. So I'm a big fan of these sort of things, and it's a nice breakup of the sort of different things. Like if you look at the Jimmy, like what the promos we had the Slick promo, the Jimmy promo, and then the Miss promo, and they were all just sort of speaking. And I feel like the Rich one and this one were sort of like a little bit more informal, I guess is the best way to put it. Like it wasn't in a promo setting, and I just liked it. I love like people using different surroundings for promos, and I think this was a huge benefit. And I am a massive fan of this little friendship they got going on. But yeah,
I do have a question. Why did Kyle Cordova thank Aliku for Dobway?
Yes, that I love Aliku way.
I feel there is possibly a better person to thank.
Maybe someone whose name is in the company name. That could be a good call, maybe. But like, no, yeah, I don't have anything else to add.
I have nothing else to add. Yeah,
I don't got anything. I don't got anything.
Cool.
It was a fine promo from these two. It was funny. It was that's what it needed to be. Good dynamic.
Yeah, exactly. Good dynamic. I enjoyed. But that brings us on to the show itself. That was probably quite quick for our promos as things go.
Yeah, we're like
we're so good at our jobs now, guys.
Yeah, we're
Who thought when it's just the three people that've been doing this for how fucking long now?
We are
since
them
like
guys.
the start of the year. Well, for me, not like you two. Maybe I don't. Well, Jacob was here fucking first episode.
Yeah, bro. I'm that guy.
OG. Yeah. But yeah, that brings us on to the show itself, and we had a cold open to start us off here.
I fucking love the cold opens.
Cold opens are so cool. We've been trying to do those for BPW because I feel the same about it.
I love a cold open.
So I also love a cold open, and I like this. But this is Breezy. He's backstage at the 12-year. I don't know if this was before or after Jimmy's match. I cannot remember for the life of me.
I think it was after.
Yeah, after.
Yeah. Because it's Jimmy leaving the arena.
Yeah. So Breezy sequesters him backstage, and he's like, "Hey, you're a little loser now. You should join us in the SCS." And Jimmy's like, "Kill yourself." But before we get into the promo, there was an interruption here, and we have a few of these. I don't know if Jacob's seen back the thing, and I don't know. Well, Colt probably knows because one of them was directed at him.
Yeah.
But we have an interruption here to start off the feed, and it's Shithead trying to hack into the frame, and I believe he calls out Cruz and Jimmy in this first one.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, Cruz and Jimmy, you are bitches. I can't remember. I edited it, but I edited it really late, so I completely forgot. But like, Shift hacks into the show. Cuts this little promo on Cruz and Jimmy, and then we go back to the promo. We'll get. I feel like we should cover the Shift things as a whole. Like we'll find a. I feel like doing it after the main makes sense because that's when the last one appeared. But what's it called? Then we go on to like the promo. Jimmy's like, "Fuck you, Breezy. You're a prick. You were a dick to all my friends. Blah blah blah." And Jimmy's like, "Get away from me." Breezy fails to get Jimmy into the SES, and he calls him Mophead a lot. That's so mean. Stop being mean to my Jimmy. No, but I think this was a great promo. I think I love the dynamic of Breezy, you know, taking over the SES because Saints is gone, and he is just trying to make it his own. So he is scouting people who probably wouldn't have been on Saints' radar because I feel like Saints has no reason to care about Jimmy. Saints has no reason to care about Mist. But Breezy, you know, he's involved in it more than Saints was. So he's like, you know, yeah, this is cool. I want you. I want you. And it's sort of a different dynamic to the SCS now it is under new leadership. But no, this was a fun promo, and I think it was a cool little start to the show. Colt, what did you think?
Yeah, I thought this was a good cold open here. I'll be honest. I think Breezy's like a very underrated promo. Like, we don't talk about a lot of like Breezy promos, but like he delivers very well at these promos, I would say. And I think, and I know we've like discussed before that like Jimmy's like a fantastic promo in his own right. So, and
Yeah.
these two have like a lot of. We all know that they have like a lot of chemistry with each other. They worked with each other in Takeoff. You know, Breezy's quote unquote final match. You know, that retirement match, really great fucking match. And then like
Great retirement.
the big retirement match, yeah, but then also like the fucking Horizon World title match, which is like a fucking all-timer.
Amazing match.
It was just all-timer, but these two just have so much amazing chemistry with each other. So like this was just made to work like automatically. Like this could have gone on for like 15 seconds and it would still be as good as, you know, like any other length this would have been. Like even if it was a minute promo or a 2-minute promo, 3-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute, it doesn't fucking matter. Like these two just have really great chemistry with each other, and you know, it just shows a lot when they work together. Like these two are like a match made in heaven, I would say.
Yeah. No, yeah, I definitely agree with that. Jacob?
You two have basically said everything I wanted to say about it. It's just a really good fucking promo.
Look how proficient we are, Colt.
We're so good at our jobs.
You are.
This is really good. I enjoyed this a lot. But yeah, I don't have anything else to add.
I think this could lead to a fun story of Breezy desperately trying to get Jimmy to join him and forgive him. Like I like the idea of this being like a heel forgiveness arc. Like he's doing it for his own benefit.
I'd quite like to see like Daniel Bryan in the Wyatts, where it's like he doesn't want to be, but something is like forcing him into it, and he's
they
just,
have
like,
a match if he loses.
Yeah, and he's just like miserable the entire time.
Yeah,
in there. And he's like, it's so clear, and then eventually Breezy gets his like comeuppance, and Jimmy gets a thing, and then
Jimmy gets his passion back for wrestling.
Yeah, and then Jimmy beats
Jimmy
Breezy,
gets
and
the yes chance over. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I think that'd be a really cool way to take it because Jimmy's already in this like rut of a character where he's like, I don't want to do this. So I feel like being forced into it while his contract like runs out, and then maybe leading that through to like execution, where it's like this is Jimmy's last contracted match versus Breezy, beats Breezy, and he's like, holy shit, the fans, they're on my side. I feel it. Yeah. I'm gonna re-sign my contract in the new year, and then that's like the big payoff to Jimmy's little character arc. I think that'd be a fantastic way to go about that. And yeah, I think that would be really cool.
That'd be really fun.
I like this a lot. Yeah, I don't have anything else to add. You guys good to move on to the actual show itself?
I'm good to move on to the main show. Oh wait, Dobby, do you want to give your thoughts on the new intro? Because two of us probably shouldn't.
Yeah, well, I told Colt my thoughts on the clips part,
I asked for his thought.
I told Jacob my thoughts on the
animation.
The animations.
And Dobby hates me.
No, I love Jacob and I love Colt. My only gripe with this is I think the clips look a little out of place and some of the effects are like they take away from it for me. And it is sort of like is a bit messy. And I can't fault you for it. It's just it's kind of like a lot to look at is my way of thinking. I do
my thought process was like I have to like crop out the fucking like the fucking in-game chat, like the first chat and the secondary chat,
Yeah,
because I didn't want it showing in the intro. I wanted like the focus to be on the wrestlers, but it's kind of hard to do that when like we're not recording in like fucking 4K quality. We're only like
yeah.
180p, which is still like HD quality, which is like
That's
still really
really
good. But like when you zoom in, it's kind of like the it starts to look a bit fucked up. But also like some of the footage in
yeah,
there is just kind of like fucked. Like the Gossamer match, where like the
yeah,
only like actual like clip of it, because like the recording got fucked, is the one that EQ got on their metal, which
yeah.
it was just kind of like I honestly, like in a perfect world, like Jacob would have like animated a lot more for the intro, but I understand that it's like
Yeah, it
that would
takes
be
a
too much
minute.
fucking, that would be like time consuming and
We
like
spent 20 hours for what we got.
yeah.
Yeah,
So it's just kind of like we had to make the best of what we got, but I
I
still
was going to say,
think
we
yeah,
basically had a week's notice to get everything done.
yeah.
yeah,
I was going to say, this was finished like 2 hours before the show.
Yeah. Cuz
yeah,
I still had to add like effects on top of it, and it wasn't
Yeah.
even like a lot of effects. It was just kind of like just like a very like golden vignette kind of thing, and then just had like gold particles floating, and that was just
yeah,
like kind of it. And then just like add the static of like sound effect where it like when it cuts to like the billboard, like static sound effect, and then like the Unleash logo, and then cut into the arena. But
I was going to
I
say, like, oops, sorry.
no, you go
Continue.
ahead, you go ahead.
I was going to say, Sunday to Thursday was all animation time for me. So Colt really only had 3 days to edit everything else because the animation was just so fucking time consuming.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I do feel a bit bad on that aspect,
No,
but
no, I
there's not
still.
much we could.
Hey, listen, I still
We,
think this is like a better intro than like the previous one. I think this one blows that out of the water. I didn't like
My
the
take, it doesn't personally.
I no, because it's like I don't like the last intro we had, because it's like looking back on it, like because like I edited that intro as well. Well, not the whole thing, but it was just kind of like the parts where like the like the letters are flying in, but I did that at but I think like looking back at it, like it just looks really shit.
Yeah, I really like the old intro. I feel like I don't know, something about this new one just doesn't like
just feels
hit the
off.
same for me. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I feel like maybe because it's me who edits the shows, and
Yeah.
like the old intro was like so fluid to like move into the show. But like with the new intro, I haven't found a way to like make it super duper like clean for a transition. And I'm sure I will figure it out in time. But like
Match
immediately
cut
after that,
the Tron to the Tron.
I was thinking that, but like the thing is like I don't know, it's just something about it like the good thing is it's probably going to be like it's not like outdated anymore is the thing, but I feel like there's something about the old intro for me that it feels like so like clean, and it feels it just feels like I don't know how to describe it. There's something about it that it just is charming to me, and I like it.
I don't know. I like
Um,
Past the Nirvana as like a theme song, because I thought we were
Yeah.
still using Past the Nirvana for the fucking like for the show, but I was only told, like I got sent like the fucking file for the new theme song, which is Pawn. I forgot the artist name,
yeah,
but the song's called Pawn. But like hours before the show, we're talking like 3 in the morning. Like Nuck wakes up.
yeah.
It's probably like 8 a.m. for Jacob. I'm like still up, and fucking he.
Saying like you timed it all out, and I was like, "Don't time out to the old intro song. There's a new one."
It was like, God, I had like, damn, I like fucking timed it to like past Nirvana. I was like, oh yeah, I'm cooking with this. I'm cooking with fire. But then it's just, yeah, there's a new fucking song. You gotta, yeah, don't time it out. And I was like so disappointed. But it
I also
is
have thoughts
what
on
it
that
is.
theme. I
It is what it is.
I don't like I don't like fuck with a new theme either. I way prefer the old theme. Like way prefer the old theme.
The
Um,
show must go on.
The old thing was so good, but I don't really rock with this one so far. Maybe it will change. Who knows?
We'll probably
But I like
get used to it. But
Dobby,
I'll just say,
I was going to say, Dobby hates any form of change.
No, it's also I just don't
That's
like I don't
autism.
like it as much. It is autism, but I don't like it as much. Like immediately off the bat, like there's a difference between knowing I'll like it more in the future and like from the get go just not enjoying it as much. And I feel like it's just going to always like pale in comparison to the old one for me. But yeah, we spent so much. We probably spent longer talking about the intro than the promos combined.
Jesus. All right, let's go
but
on.
Sorry.
You two are opening up this show.
yeah, we are. So Jacob
Me!
comes out for his celebration after winning back the belt from Aliku. Goes to speak. Nope, I'm here. Hello.
Get
That
out!
was always the
Get
plan.
the fuck out of here! The champ's got
Fuck
to
you.
speak.
Fuck yourself.
This little
Champ
bum
gotta
can wait.
speak.
This little bum can wait. I come out and I'm like, "Fuck you, you little bitch! I'm gonna kill you." And then Jacob's like, "No," and then like, "Yeah." But me and Jacob were in this, so there's only so much we can say. My dad is trying to call me. Yeah, I
was
love
fun.
doing this. I said to Jacob, I really liked our back and forth here.
Yeah.
Um,
I had a few absolutely fire lines.
yeah, it was stage 4. Hang on, I'm just texting back my dad. Yeah. So I think this was like one of my I love working with Jacob, so I was very
Yeah.
excited to do this. I had so much fun sort of getting to do a little bit of lore about like I was your rock, I was your pillar. You're the apparently one true pillar. I was your pillar. I was your rock when you went away. And yeah, I think there was something in this that I don't know if Jacob wants to say on the show because it's sort of like the way I see it is like
The tag match.
No, I was gonna say Taka always like says I say too much about like my character in just random things, but this is about a Jacob thing, in the fact that Jacob did not like interrupt me here, and I'm like the only one for him to like never interrupt, and it just sort of shows that dynamic between us where he's like he respects me, but also like as we went on to see here.
Dad.
He is trying to make his like own individual thing, and I think that's the thing I like most about this sort of
You're not my dad.
This perspective story is that like Jacob is now trying to forge his own path, and it's not like he resents Dobby now. He's like, you know what, I'm done with you completely. I want to be my own person, and I think that's the perfect way we could take this. But me and Jacob were in this. So Colt, what was your outside of view on this?
I don't know. I think. See, here's the thing. Like, this is a great promo. Like, from you two. I think you two like have really good chemistry with each other. But why the fuck is it? Why is it you like interrupting Jacob? Like, you fucking lost your match at the goddamn 12-year, man. You don't.
But the story is quite literally explained.
You don't deserve no fucking world title shot. You lost your goddamn match.
Hey, yeah, Colt, I have to.
Hey,
I
listen,
have to earn it, buddy.
No. No, see, you lost your match. It should be Cassie getting this goddamn world title shot, not you, pal, not fucking you. It should be your student versus your other student, not teacher versus student. I think that Dobby he's a power hungry son of a bitch. That's what I think he is.
Cassie's got some cash in Safel, bro. She's preoccupied.
No, listen, she's gonna win both of them. She's gonna win the world title and the spotlight title. And she's gonna be a double world champion. She's gonna be like that picture of Chris Jericho where he's like holding up the two belts and it's like a really like awesome photo. That's gonna be Cassidy. But
oh yes, Cassidy, Chris Jericho.
Oh wait, no, Cass Jericho.
Chris Cassidy.
Wait, to catch a Chris?
Yo.
Oh my god.
Chris handsome. Holy shit.
My serious thoughts. Great. This is a good promo. Yeah, I like the dynamic between you two. Like you said, Dobby. Like before, I was like bullshitting. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, the story's already there. You know, you're the teacher. He's the student. You know. Yeah. Yeah, there was a brawl after this, which, you know, Jacob went to swing his belt, and then you duck, and then, you know, you two are fighting up the ramp, and then it's like, you know, very chaotic scenes in the fucking start of the show, which I thought was really nice. Yeah, I just really like this promo. I don't think there's like too much to comment on here, but yeah, you already made your little references, your little insider things, whatever you want to call them. Those little glimpses or fucking whatever. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You did your little references, you did your little lore pieces. That's what you guys did, and people fuck with that,
Yeah.
so you know
Hey,
you're doing your
Fucks with
job.
law.
Jacob, I got one thing to say to you. This was a great generic hill promo.
What the fuck?
This is a great generic hill promo, Jacob.
What the fuck, man?
This was a great promo. Hang on, I need to read it out. I normally think a Jacob promo is generic at best, but this
the
proves the
fuck?
character can be more than just a chicken shit dude and has layers.
I'm an ogre.
I liked when you cut.
Bless.
I like when you cut
Onions!
generic hill line free. No, but I love.
That's my heatwave avatar. I'm coming out of Shrek.
Fucking universe mode has dialogue. You just press the X button and it
Yeah.
gives you like a really generic line.
Yeah, it gives you some really generic, like all of the things I say.
Oh shit!
Like,
I have no more lines. I'm
making a
gonna
cancer
select
joke.
brawl now. Oh yeah, Jacob. Should we say we just asked Nuck if we could brawl?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't in the script. It was like we think we'd brawl. Can we do that? And Nuck's like, you know what? Why not? And we were like, hell yeah. So we just brawled and it was awesome. And there was a little story to it as well, is that Jacob swung the title at me, and I was stood there with my back turned. But because I know Jacob so well, I knew immediately to duck. And then we just sort of did a little brawl up the ramp, and I had fun with it. I
like to think I'm just really heavy-footed, and you could hear me stomping around the mat.
Yeah. He's like, and then bam, over the top. Body.
He's wearing like fucking shoes that give him like 2-3 inches of like height.
Yeah. Just wearing like massive fucking Timberlands for some reason.
Yeah, I got the Timbs on, bro.
He's like 5'11" without the boots, and then he's like 6'2" with the boots.
No, he's got boots on that's making like 7'3" for some reason.
I'm just in fucking stilts.
Yeah, there's stilts at that point.
He's got the fucking Patrick high heels from the SpongeBob movie.
True.
That feels like a gup entrance.
That does feel like a gup entrance. But that brings us. Actually, no, we forgot one thing. This setup, like we said, I have to earn my shot, and that brings us on to Jacob saying, you know what? Next week, if you want to earn it, it will be you and Doppel versus me and a partner of my choosing. If you can win, you'll get your shot at Heatwave. Ooh,
who's the partner going to be?
Gasp! I love tag wrestling. I'm so excited. I've been
very
waiting
excited for this.
I don't think. God, when was the last time we worked a like MWA tag match together, Jacob?
Probably Loki and you and Loki and me and Lucas.
Yeah, and you had Lucas in your corner, so hopefully it's not Lucas this time.
It's Lucas.
Hopefully it's not Lucas.
Former member of Smile.
You just got my boy
the story's
against
there.
the...
He's gonna be the mystery man.
I love working alongside Doppel. I love working across from Jacob. I'm so excited to do this.
Finally a good fucking tag match about to come.
We will cook. Don't you worry, Colt. We will cook.
We'll cook.
Good.
Unlike you fucker.
Hey, whoa! I've had my good share of tag matches before, pal. In BPW and even on MWA programming, there was that tag match with Dobby and Doppel against me and DEQ. That was a good match. I enjoyed
that. But that brings us on to our next thing. That being Tara versus Tim Smith for the TV title.
This was. I feel like this was mediocre. I don't know.
Yeah. This is a mediocre match and the worst match of Gup's reign so far.
Yeah. No, I agree.
There's just not many spots that I would be like, yeah, this is a Tara match.
Well, the spots that were a Tara match were Tara spots, and I feel like that's where it's so clear the divide of Bree's still got like a long way to go.
Yeah.
Because I really like the fucking scab spot that made me gag. That was vile. But like, I feel like Cass said this that the like getting Starlink took her out a bit. I don't even feel this way. I just feel like the match itself didn't click that much for me.
Yeah.
I feel like Bree's offense was nothing special to write home about here. I genuinely, off the top of my head, could not tell you a single thing Bree did. I could tell you like Terror spots where she hit the I actually can't remember the move name, but she hit like 7 of them by accident. Onto the stairs for the finish.
To black. Fade to
Yeah.
black.
Obviously the scab spot I mentioned. And I think Gup is like a really creative mind for it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This match just really didn't land for me. I didn't. Not to say I
Tim just didn't do
enjoy it.
enough extreme
Yeah.
stuff.
Which
yeah, he's
is
supposed
funny.
to be extremely freaky.
I was
like,
gonna
what's
say,
going on?
considering he has a confirmed Extreme Trophy match on the fucking BPW pay-per-view, and he's like,
And has been
BPW,
preparing for it.
and he's not done anything of note like brutal on this, and it's like I don't know, it just felt really weird to me. I didn't enjoy it that much. But what I did enjoy was the promo after from a Mr. Hironaka. Because Hironaka comes out and there is still unfinished business, because obviously they went to a draw and then they brawled up the ramp at the 12 year, which was a fantastic match. And I think I said at the 12 year, I think they're going to carry this on. And they didn't have a match. I'm presuming they won't have it like next week, just because of the way this has gone. But I'm hoping it will be pushed out to the pay-per-view. And I really enjoyed the promo here, but I have a few gripes with it. The first of all being, this went way too long for me. I think Vinny is a fantastic promo. I think he has really good substance in his promos. The only thing that takes me out of them is the length, and I feel like he goes in circles with some of the stuff he says, and that sort of takes me out of it a bit. But like I said, he is an amazing promo, and I feel like if he keeps it shorter, my interest in his promos would like skyrocket. Because like I said, I feel like he just says the same thing a few times over, and it sort of drags out a bit. And I don't know if Vinny scripts his promos or whatever. I'm presuming I don't know if you will, Colt. But you speak to him more.
I think he does script his promos. Yeah, I think like ever since like I don't remember which specific promo, but not the Hero Colt promo.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
I feel like
that's a point I need to bring up real quick, Dobby. Sorry to interrupt you, but like
what the fuck?
A lot of Vinny promos from like the shit I've seen on Roblox and in Minecraft, like some of them just come across as like erotic. Like, is it just me? Like,
no, I see what you mean.
They come off like erotic, and I know he doesn't like mean it, but like,
I feel like the crowd here agreed, and that was my other gripe. But I'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
Sorry. I had fun.
It was a good substance promo, but like I said, it went too long for me to like fully engage in it. I guess.
Raj GIF.
Raj GIF got me so bad. I love when Tara does the fucking GIF part, the GIF meme. But yeah, like I said, this is really good. I know Nock wasn't happy when Bree was like laying on the stairs. Hironaka takes off his shirt to show the scars, and Bree just goes, "Ooh la la." That made me giggle. I won't lie.
I don't think I noticed that.
Yeah, Bree was just laying on the steps. Hironaka took his shirt off, and then Bree just goes, "Ooh la la," and then it says nothing else for the rest of the segment. It made me giggle. But no, I really like the way they did this one, and it's like Hironaka's actually trying to get through to Terra, and is like, you don't need to be this crazy, I can help you, but like not in the way that the fans thought, which is my gripe with this, is the fans took this of like, he can't fix her, lol, it's a man being nice to a woman, he must want to date her. It was really weird. I didn't
It wasn't that. It's just the way he was saying it.
I feel like it was the way it was interpreted by the crowd. I don't know.
No,
because even when he did this stuff to Colt, it got the same reaction.
I mean, it does play into Colt's thing of his promo sounding really erotic, but for me, it took away from what was like a really cool promo and stuff. But I don't know. It was like, it was a great promo. I really like the angle they're taking with it. The crowd just took me out of it a bit. I feel like Breeze was welcomed, but the fans took away. Personally, like, well, not to say welcome. Breeze was funny, and then the crowd was like a bit awkward for me. So I don't know. That's my main gripe with it. I think it was a great promo. I really like the angle they're taking with it, but stop making Vinny out to be some incel. I don't know. But no, I think this was great. I don't have much else to add. I'm excited for the eventual rematch, hopefully. Well, hopefully, I say. And I think it will be great. Yeah, but I don't have anything to say. Colt?
I need to mention this real quick, like going back to the match. Me and Steve have this thing where like we get pissed off whenever Bree does the fucking suplex utopia, because on the second like suplex for like the plex part, like the way Bree sets it up is like she puts her opponent in the fucking sleeper position, but when she hits the plex, it's a dragon suplex. That's not what a dragon suplex is. A dragon suplex is when you hook both of the goddamn arms and you launch yourself back and you drop your opponent on your head. If you're going to do a suplex from the sleeper position, that's called a sleeper suplex, not a dragon suplex. Like, Bree, you need, like, fuck you, you suck.
Colt is raging.
You fucking
Colt is
stink.
fuming.
Fucking
That's
improve
really
on your goddamn wrestling. Like, like as someone who hits like a bunch of fucking suplexes and coins them after myself, like I know what fucking suplexes I'm hitting. I know how to set them up. Like, why you just get it so completely wrong? You put your opponent in a sleeper position, but it's a dragon suplex. I'm not gonna hook both of their arms, so I'm gonna put them in a sleeper hold because that's definitely what a drag. Fuck you, you suck. I hate you.
It's okay, buddy. It's gonna be fine. It's okay. Just breathe.
Suplexes, Dobby?
Hey, I know what a suplex is, buddy. It's okay. I know what a suplex is. It's okay. Jacob, do you want to?
Oh, you're gonna have fun editing that one. I did it again.
Oh no. Oh no. Jacob, what did you think of this?
I liked the promo. I think there was a lot of substance, but because of how, as Dobby said, because of how long it was, it felt like there was so fucking little of substance, when in reality there was so much. Because
I agree.
It was just stretched out, and there was so many parts where I was just like, cool, he's just saying the same fucking thing. And I'm just like, I'm taken out of it, and I'm not listening now, because you're just being repetitive.
Some Vinny promos just come across as like he says a bunch of words, but they don't have any meaning to them.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Crowbar.
No, I agree with that. I think he has like potential to be a great promo. He just needs to cut it down a bit for me and just keep it like not brief per se, but like
concise.
Concise, yeah. Just like do less. And I feel like people connect with it more.
Just don't get the last word in promos.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another thing. But Tara doesn't say words, so that's not the case here.
Yeah.
Tara doesn't know how to talk legally.
Tara canonically no voice box after
no voice.
Every second line.
That's why she communicates in GIFs.
Exactly.
The world will end on January 2nd, and it will be
February.
The world will end on January.
February. But no, yeah, I don't have anything else to add. You guys got anything to add before we move on to our next segment? Okay, so that brings us on to the DDD and Vox interlinked segment. But we'll start with DDD because it's Aliku sat on a bench and Jacob Cage is just drunk as fuck laying on the floor.
What the fuck, Aliku?
Aliku's like, oh fuck, I lost my belt. And then
Aliku's a bad friend.
Jacob Cage drunk on the floor is like, Aliku, you should give up. It's a lot easier. And that got me so bad. He was just being like a little doomer on the floor. Still in his pants. The same pants. His eyes are still yellow. Please get this man to a hospital. I beg of you.
I really wish he yellowed the pants a bit.
Yeah, he just pissed his pants and he kept them on. But I love Jacob Cage. I love that he's just because I don't think he can show at the moment, so he's just in this little funny doomer arc. And
he collapses during the intro.
He's just a little drunk and he's really funny. But
funny.
That was funny. And then Atom's like, Aliku is like, no, I will not give up. Hustle, loyalty, respect. do.
Oh yeah, by the way, I don't drink beer. I don't drink beer at all.
Yeah. I don't drink beer.
I don't like beer.
He just
fucking
left
watch-
Jacob there as well.
He's
left
such a
him on the
shit
floor.
friend.
Oh my god.
I don't drink
Such
beer.
a terrible friend.
The Jacob Cage heel turn is going to be completely
No,
justified when he
it's
joins
gonna
the
be
SCS.
justified. He's fucking left his drunk friend
Completely
on the floor.
justified.
But
He
yeah,
left his
then,
drunk friend on the floor because he lost his belt and realized she wants to be Cody Rhodes again.
yeah, she just walks off and leaves him there. And that takes us to Vox, even though I couldn't find Vox at first, and I eventually find him. He's calling Atom. Atom is not picking up. Atom has a really long voicemail, and it ends with my favorite moment of the
so much.
entire night, where Atom's like, "Please leave a message after the cheer."
After the cheer. Yeah.
that cracked me up so fucking bad. You don't even know. Like, if I had my mic on, you would have heard me like absolutely losing it. That got me so fucking bad. I love Atom so much. He's so fucking funny.
He's so top 3 funniest people in MWA.
He is.
I
He's
agree.
so funny.
I was gonna say he's been that way since the no, I don't think so, pal.
Yeah, Cross when the free. No, this was obviously Vox. Then leaves a voicemail, and Vox is lonely. Poor little Vox. Vox is like, "Hey man, I'm having a tough time with things. When are you back? I need to speak to you." And it seems like that partnership is going ahead when Atom can finally return, and I'm so excited because it finally gives Vox something to do. Yeah,
Look,
I
I wanna
love my
talk about
buddy
this
Vox. I
quickly.
love his new theme song. It's better than his last one.
his new theme is way better. Yeah,
Also, I want to talk about this because I didn't talk about it during the promo because I thought it'd be better to talk about it now. I want to see these two versus Feywind and Kyle.
that'll be a
Desperately.
good match. I
That,
think
that
that'll
is
be a
a
really good
story
match.
that I want
Yeah, no, I
because
think
it is it is opposites on the same coin, 2 sides of the same coin. Sorry,
no, yeah.
sorry, just wanted to get that off.
I think that'd be a really good match. I think
that'd be
Yeah.
fucking
a
fire.
great story.
That'd be really, really fun. Great. I also think that's a great way to push Atom
Yeah,
up further into the world title scene.
yeah, exactly.
Like spotlight world title.
That's the same.
Have him beat. Have him pin Feywind. Sorry, I can't talk.
They're gonna go they're gonna go like the full hour. They're gonna have like the fucking FTR versus Bullet Club Gold fucking 2 out of 3 falls match on Collision.
Yeah.
Just have the greatest match you've ever seen.
Yeah.
But no, that's actually a great plan. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, Vox is sad. He just wants a friend, and I actually really like the way they're going about this. While Atom can't be here, it just sort of shows Vox is lonely. Vox can't get a win to save his life, and it's just a good way to take this character that he's struggling, and I'm a big fan of it. Jacob Cage was still drunk on the floor during all of this. That poor man. Save that man. Save that man.
We need to do an intervention at some point. Can we do a Jacob Cage intervention on the podcast?
We need to break Bryce out of jail just for that intervention.
Yeah.
It's also hilarious that Bryce is
jail.
still in jail. But that guy is still not escaped, and I don't think he ever will at this point.
You get a life sentence.
But no, he just run like a red light or some shit. How the fuck did he get? Okay. But like, no, I feel like this was like I love the little tie-ins that these like had nothing to do with each other, but they just went back to back anyway. This was really cool. Like I said, I'm very excited to see that Atom and Vox friendship actually come to when back.
Yeah.
But Atom return is gonna go crazy.
It's gonna go so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't got anything else to add. Have either of you got anything to say?
I like the bleed-ins. I fuck with the bleed-ins.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Promos crossing over are always very fun.
Yeah, satisfying.
Satisfying.
Jacob Cage heel
At least satisfying
coming.
moments.
I'm gonna love it.
I need it.
I need the Jacob Cage Hangman arc.
He needs to join the fucking SCS and come out to I'll whip your head
100%. Honestly,
no, I need a Jacob Cage Hangman arc with the SCS being his Dark Order.
I was gonna say with Breezy like actively recruiting, I think that this is the perfect time to have Cage turn heel and join.
Yeah.
Think about it just from like a perspective of presuming Mist actually does join. You have Breezy, Mist, and Jacob Cage. That is a banger trio.
I agree.
Like, it's a very like mishmash trio, but like they're all really good in their own aspects. Like Jacob Cage, comedy relief. Breezy, great weekly wrestler. Misty, all-rounder. And it's a perfect trio for me.
Yeah.
And I want to see that very badly.
Breezy drinks, Jacob Cage drinks. You know, it's a match made in heaven.
Misty, maybe drinks. We don't know.
She's gonna get.
They'll get her there.
But yeah, being around these two, she would become one. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this. I think this is cool. You guys got anything else to add before we move on to our next segment?
I'll speak more about Misty later. I got a funny comment to make, but let's go into the Rich promo.
Richard with his silly pink hair. He comes out and he cuts a really good promo. I really enjoyed this. He felt like a real person. He felt like a real person. Which is something that's been lacking in Rich promos, I feel.
I'll say before this promo, I thought he was one of them clankers.
Whoa!
Another fucking clanker. I hate clankers.
I hate those oil drinking.
Whoa. Okay, let's chill, guys. Let's chill. No, but I enjoyed this promo a lot. I think this is Rich's best promo. I can't even think of one that like holds a candle to this promo.
Yeah. This is easily Rich's best promo.
No, he did this. It was a great promo, but I also don't have much to say about it in that same vein. Good job, Rich. You did great, buddy.
I like the emotion he showed, and I like the story he's probably going to tell using this character. What
I liked about it was the fact that the way I liked it was, even though he got cut off, which was really funny, he still played it into the promo. He was like, it's okay, we got weeks to build this. And that's sort of something he's ran with like in Twitter and stuff. And he's like, he's got time. He knows he's got time.
Yeah.
And he's not in like a rush to try and win the world title anymore. And I think that's a nice little story beat for Rich. But yeah, this was a good promo. I enjoyed it. Thumbs up. What about you, Colt?
Okay, so I wanted to talk about Rich a little earlier. I will say it was a fine promo from Rich. I do agree that it's probably his best. One of his best performances, but man, I don't fuck with Rich. Like, I just don't fuck with the character. I just think he's just kind of, in my opinion, a lost cause at this point, and I'll explain why. So, Rich doesn't know what he wants to be. That's his biggest problem. Like, first he's fucking Dark Arya. He reveals himself to be the Dark Arya. Fucking, that goes to absolute fucking complete shit because nobody takes it seriously. He looks like a fucking moron in every goddamn segment. He's like the least important character in every segment he's in. And then, the end of XC Night 1, Jimmy says, fuck you, I want to sit out my contract, and then Rich is kind of like left there like thinking about it, and then, no, he's suddenly a face again, we're just right back to cheering him, like, nothing ever happened. Like, I understand it was explained with, like, the Hydrix shit, but it's just, like, it's so hard to get behind Rich now. It's just, I don't...
The lack of character growth.
I don't want to get behind this guy. At all.
Yeah, it is a very sudden shift, and that's a bit iffy for me. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be something that's going to like put that into jeopardy. I feel, and like maybe then he's like, it sort of like shows it's maybe a false facade. And he's like not as good as he's showing, because I feel like there's so much with Avery. Like, yeah, he'll get his moment with Avery, but then there's Jimmy who doesn't want anything to do with him, and I think eventually
he said something will happen soon with Jimmy in the promo, didn't he?
I'm curious.
Didn't he say something like "Jimmy, I'll see you soon" or something like that?
Yeah, I vaguely remember that, but I see what you mean, Colt. Yeah.
It's just
I think
really hard to get behind him.
Yeah.
I like giving people the benefit of the doubt. I felt the same with Vox for a while, and I feel like Vox is finally getting into a position, so I feel like I give Rich the benefit of the doubt there.
I was gonna say, I feel the whole Dark Arya thing just completely killed Rich's momentum.
That's a great point. Yeah, the dark, because it's not even like that. It's just sort of being ignored now.
Yeah,
it's not even being folded in. It's just no, that didn't happen.
Even before that, he was getting a great reaction.
Yeah,
every week, like, was a proper. Everyone was like, "Yeah, he could win the fucking Rumble."
Think about when Rich won the national title. I think about how like over he was, and everyone was loving it. I mean, the reign itself, not great, but like everyone thought he genuinely could win the Rumble, and he was really over. And then this all happens. And
during that whole like Dark Arya period, like when the fucking like from like start to end, like when the Dark Arya first like revealed itself versus like all the way versus the reveal. Like it was kind of like what the fuck, you know what I mean? It's just like it's disappointing.
Disappointing roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you go up really, really high, your arms are up, you're like, yeah, and then it's like a.
I think the thing that like really, really killed it for me is the fact that he didn't double down. I feel like if you're in that position and people aren't fucking with your character, you just gotta like you can't just go, well, shit, no, that didn't happen, no. You just gotta run with it until you can like find an actual good conclusion, because otherwise people are gonna be like, well, hang on, you had that and you didn't tell us anything about that. Also, I'm playing Tomodachi Life, and Cassidy, I think she wants to propose to Steve.
I am currently cuddling a cat.
That's awesome. Yeah, Cassidy wants to propose to Steve. Anyway, off topic. It's okay. It's okay, Colt. It's okay, Colt.
Why?
Hey, Colt, I'll at least let you pick where she proposes. At a fireworks display, at a train station, at an amusement park, or at a restaurant.
At my funeral!
It's asking someone's ex-husband whether you should propose.
Firework display, let's go. Don't get changed. Anyway.
Speaking of Cassidy.
Hey, Rich just messaging question of the day. Let's see what Rich's confession is. He hates weeklies in the same arena. You know what? I agree with you, Rich. I like touring as well. Anyway, back onto it. Yeah, I see what you mean. I feel like he needed to double down with Dark Aria and have an actual conclusion other than basically retconning it is the way I see it. I that's what I don't like. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't have much else to add. Jacob?
The cat! Sorry, the cat is on my desk. Shakatia. I think it was... No, not sticky keys.
That's facts, actually. That brings us on
buttons.
to... Are we good to move on to the next one?
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, I think it was a good promo, but I am in agreement with everything Colt said.
No, I agree. I think that's fair. So I'm very locked in right now because there's a mini game to try and get them to propose properly. So I'll be. Oh yeah,
Miss versus Cassidy.
Miss versus Cassidy. Hey Cassidy. This match.
That's why I said. Speaking of Cassidy.
Yeah, this match was fucking fantastic. I loved this match so much.
This match was dope as fuck.
I said this to Cass. I think her and Mist had great chemistry here. I think Cass definitely needed the win more, and it benefited her really well. With what went on to happen with Misty after that she lost this one. But no, this match was like so good. I loved like a lot of the offense. That happened with Mist, like the moonsault thing. The roll into the corner. It was just like a new bag for Misty, and it sort of shows she is new to the business and she's like being an innovator now. Well, not an innovator, but like her innovation is going up now, and she's starting to like find new things for her character. And I think her matches just keep getting better and better for me, and I absolutely adore everything she's doing in ring. Cassidy has successfully proposed to Steve. Sorry. Now you have my full undivided
cheese.
You now have my full undivided attention. It's okay, Colt. We can get married now, Colt.
You can't do gay marriage. Well, you can do it in the new one, but you don't have the new one. You get the old one.
Yeah, that's true. But we can like get married in real life, though.
No, that's not better. We gotta get married in the fucking new Tomodachi Life when someone like puts it up on fucking pirating
we
website.
Will do that. Yeah, we will do that, Colt. I promise you, we will be gay together.
I hope.
I'm trying to get a good screenshot for games chat. Bear with me.
For fuck's sake, okay. Mist versus Cass put on a really fucking good match and showed that both of them have really fucking. That these two are both future world champions.
Okay, yes. Now you have my full undivided attention.
Fucking amazing and they proved a point here.
No, this match was absolutely sensational. Like I said, Cass needed to win more.
Yeah.
Miss looked fantastic in Lost, though. She had really, really good offense in this match. I really liked the little story, and it was mentioned on commentary of these are the last two people to beat me, and they both did it in like similar ways with the arm targeting, and it sort of played a really nice story into this match because they were both going after each other's knees.
Neither of them get a shot at my world title.
They suck. But what's it called? They both targeted the knees, and it sort of shows that they're both really proficient in limb work.
Yeah.
And like I think that was a really, really good story to use for this match, and I think that just furthered it so much better. And per Cass's like admission, this is like the first time she's ever gone under a time in her match. So let's all give it up for Cassidy. Great shit, Cass.
Yay! I did that at the 12 year!
Do you want to know one of the most depressing things I've ever heard? For like, she was talking about like how her match was like 8 minutes and stuff, and she was like, "This is my first match under 10 minutes that isn't 3 pages." Who the fuck thinks 3 pages worth of script is going under 10 minutes?
She's still learning. She's relatively new to it.
Boo.
Boo. But no, this match was like absolutely sensational. Huge thumbs up. Like you said, these two are both going to be future world champions. And if they're not, I will personally track down Nakantaka and throw rocks at them until they cry.
Just wait until Cassidy fails her cash in. That's gonna be like.
Hey,
it'll
gonna piss me off so bad if she does. But either way, I just think she's going to be a world champion.
It's like Jimmy said on the last podcast. I don't mean to interrupt you, Dobby, but it's like what Jimmy said on the last podcast. Like, what do Nuck and Taco like truly think of Cassidy? And like, it's like she's failed so many fucking cash, and she looks like a loser at this fucking point. So it's like you have to go 2 routes. Like, there's no in between here. Either you have her actually cash in and win the goddamn belt off a Doppel, or you just fucking have her fail her cash in and you just waste your fucking time. And then she probably hates all her fucking booking decisions and she just ends up fucking leaving. It's just like, nobody's satisfied.
Yeah.
So many people are pissed off. It's like, the right thing to do is to just put the fucking belt on Cassidy. Because even
it's a waste of our time as an audience.
Yeah, like
this long for a completely unsatisfying payoff. It's just disrespect to an audience.
It's just like
it's not like a big swerve being like, yeah, this is so cool, look, she failed. No, it's just disrespect because this is the only cash-in that's actually been built.
Yeah.
The only fear, like, I wouldn't mind her failing the cash-in if she did it like so early on, just so she wasn't fucking trapped with the case, because she done fuck all while she's had the case, and that's the thing. Is like, if she doesn't win the cash-in, she just sacrificed months of her career to do nothing, and it's like, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
And that would piss me off so bad, and I really hope that's not the case.
It's just like, she's had a fantastic match with Misty. This match was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, this should be like one of those like things where like Nakataka look at it and be like, you know what? We should have her just do that. We should just have her successfully cash in. I mean, she's been putting on these really good matches. Fuck the tag match for a second. But like, this really good like singles match with Misty, like, it's really fucking good. Had a really good match with Dobby at the 12 year. Like, you know, she's on a hot streak right now. You know, one of the top heels in the company right now. Can cut a great fucking promo. Like, she's like very capable of being a world champion. Like right now in this point in her career, and I wouldn't be mad if she like. No, I'd be fucking ecstatic. I'd be fucking so goddamn whimsy and joyful if she won the goddamn belt. Like off a Doppel, I think. The right thing to do is if you're gonna have Doppel lose the belt, just drop it to fucking Cass. Cass cashes in and then fucking wins the belt, and then people throw trash.
It's such a good story as well.
It is because
fucking the students.
They're your students.
I feel like Jacob as well. Like Jacob versus Cass, where like eventually down the line, I would want Cass to have like a good reign, and I want to see Cass versus Jacob because that match would just be fucking amazing. I feel like you could run it in a heel versus heel way. No, I feel like you could run it in a heel versus heel way, but like Cass is the more justified one. Like not a face per se, but she is the justified and plays the role of the face. Just in the fact of like there's such a tension, like massive tension between, like we see a lot of tensions between me and all my students, other than Doffel, but we don't really see how it like affects how the others are affected, like when they are together.
Apart from in
Like
promos and small
yeah,
spots in matches where me and
very
Cass just turn on each other in every multi-man.
like full like stories for it would be like so amazing, and I think that would
Yeah.
look so much better, and it gives you like, you just need to play off this history sometimes. You just need to like use it to make things better.
It's just
and
easy stories.
It is, and it's just like guaranteed like good stuff, because obviously you and Cass have like so much history with the 2K stuff as well, and it's just like a guaranteed good story to get. And
With
I
the
just
2K
want
stuff.
the 2K stuff. I just want to see Cass succeed.
Yeah, I
is
want to see her
ultimately it.
succeed as well. We all want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes it feels like we don't know if the bookers feel the same way, and that's very iffy for me.
Yeah.
My
yeah,
hope with Cass with the case is she won it ages ago because she's seen as a potential future world champion. And they've had her try to cash in and fail so many times to just sort of keep her showing that she's still around the title. And they're just having it take so long because they're waiting for them to be like, yes, she's ready now. She is at a world championship level.
I'm hoping, but I'm also scared because it's like she just looks fucking stupid otherwise. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have much else to say on the cast stuff because there is some missed stuff that happens after the match that we need to cover. But if you guys are good to go into that part, then
I'm good to go into that
do
part.
Yeah, let's go into that part.
That brings us on to Misty. She's actually, we had another shift thing, but like I said, we'll get into those after the main event. So Mist like goes to leave. Out comes Breezy. I don't. Does he say anything? I actually can't remember.
No, he just like whispers.
Yeah.
So he gets in the ring.
He covers his mouth.
Yeah, covers his mouth, whispers something to like Misty, and Misty's like nodding the entire time. She's not like reluctant. She's like she's like fully agreeing with him. And then she just like leaves with him, and then like it's just interpreted that like she might have just joined the SCS.
You know what this is very akin to back in the day when I recruited Kenneth to the church.
Yes.
Think about after I beat him, and I was just like, I extend my hand to him. He just silently takes it, and then we are boys. So that's what it reminded me of.
They're homeboys. I can't wait for these two to eliminate themselves from the Rumble.
Yeah, because God told them to.
Because God told them to throw themselves out.
But this like pairing, this potential pairing, I think is fantastic.
I agree.
Like I said, I think Breezy's like a great mind, and I think pairing Mist with him, it only serves to help Mist learn even more. And just sort of having that mentor, in like a kayfabe perspective, just Mist will get a fucking push to the moon off of it, I'm sure. And yeah, I just think it would be amazing, and I really do hope Jacob Cage gets tied into it because, as we all know, Jacob Cage and Breezy are like good friends as well, and I think that would be like a really good dynamic to have in that group. And I just really want to
be in DDD together.
They did, like no one remembers Breezy and DDD. No, I just think this would be like an amazing little thing. Yeah, I just think that'll be a great pairing, and I really hope it like isn't like a swerve and Miss is like, lol, fuck you, I don't want to be your friend, you loser. But like,
kicks him in the dick.
Yeah, and kicks him in the dick.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Oh my god, dude.
The old dick twist.
No, I just think that'd be an amazing
match, and I got turned down. Sorry.
Fuck. I think that'd be an amazing pairing. I just really hope that comes to be.
Yeah.
I don't have much else to add. Just please let that happen. Smile.
Yeah. Smiley face.
And yeah, do you guys got anything to add on that Misty thing?
Misty is built like fucking pudding. I realized this. I didn't realize this until now, but like she like her fucking ass.
We pointed that out last show.
She's got a fucking gut, dude. Oh my gosh. She's a she's a perfect fit for the SCS. She's fucking fat.
I said that I really like that Miss is one of the like few people other than like Jacob Cage who just doesn't have abs and has like a semi like realistic body, and I think that just I don't know.
She's got a beer
Everything
belly.
about
That's why
Miss
she's
just
perfect for the SCS. She's got the beer belly.
She's actually also an alcoholic.
yeah, secret alcoholic. I just like that. It makes her feel like a little bit more realistic. I don't know why. But I like that. I like when people have like little unique things on their skin.
She's
I
built
don't know
like
why.
Aja Kong.
Well, Avery was built like Aja Kong.
No, she's more built like Bull Nakano. She's got the thighs.
Oh, that makes
She's got the
sense.
legs.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Legs. No, yeah.
Legs,
I
4
I
days.
think. Let go on. No, yeah. I like Miss look. I think it's really cool and unique.
Yeah.
And now
Well,
we're
unique in
gonna
the sense of the body. Everyone else has the black hair.
burn.
Burn.
Yes, you're
I love
gonna
this guy.
burn.
I like how Colt drags out the entrance every time. It's great. Only Colt can do
And
this.
I
Only
like
Colt
how
can
the
do
question of the day is written as Kaloki attacks Colt.
In all
it. Yeah,
capital
remember,
letters.
no promo either.
Colt did not cut a promo.
Don't mention Colt's promo at all. Kaloki just attacks him.
Colt came out and then immediately, without saying a word.
I'm gonna be so honest, Colt. I can't remember the substance of the promo because I remember the attack.
It was just
Generic. Generic.
Yeah.
It was a generic Unleashed promo from this fucking
You're
bitch,
just like,
Jonathan Cole.
You're like, I like Steve. He is good opponent. I like Steve. Yes. Next opponent, they do the wrestling. Smile.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was. I just come out, I say, Steve could give me a good match. I beat him with the Colt 45 on the turnbuckle, like I did exactly a year ago to Jimmy Sins. And then,
Hell yeah.
who's next for the national title? It could be anyone. You could be someone who doesn't hold a title, who holds a title. You want 2 titles, you can come after me, but we all know how it's going to end. 1 Colt 45 is all it takes, and I'm still walking out with the white belt around my waist, because my name... and then fucking Kaloki attacks me.
You also got interrupted by Schiff here. I don't know if it was intentional, but it popped me anyway. That Schiff's interruption here sounded like a Wednesday's joke. Because he's like, the only reason Colt is still national champion is because Slickbait ran away. And that made me giggle. I hope that was intentional because it popped me. But yeah, Kaloki attacks Colt. That match is bound to be fantastic. I'm very excited for that.
That's the 3rd match we're gonna have.
It's going to be another because I fucking love your house party match.
Yeah, house party.
That match was so fucking good.
What did you think of the Saturday Slam one? Like the second match where I won the TV title off him.
That one was really good as well. Because that was the first time me and you interacted after that match. Is where we came face to face. And then I was like, Kaloki, you died. It's okay, buddy. I'm here now. That match
strokes his hair.
And that's where Smile formed.
It is where Smile formed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys have like improved a lot. Well, you've improved a lot. Kaloki's got a new character, and I think it just serves to like it's just going to be a lot cooler. And I think you guys have like a lot more to work with now, especially with your history.
Yeah, the dynamics like swapped here.
Really yeah, that's a good point as well. And that's the thing I love about like revisiting feuds down the line is like, oh, now you're a bad guy. Me and Jacob had it when the first Avalanche match. I was the heel, Jacob was the face. And now
it feels like completely unnatural.
It does. Well, like every story we've done from like there on out is like you the heel, me the face, and I think it is just a cool dynamic we have. And I think Colt as the face, Kaloki as the heel is going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
And I quite like Kaloki's promo here with the fucking yelling and the fact it sounds like he was in a stairwell.
Colt!
That hurt my ears so much.
That's like a fucking soundbite waiting to happen. That shit was so funny. But yeah, the promo itself was cool. I need Kaloki to confirm. I don't know if he listens to the podcast. Kaloki, please tell me where you recorded that exactly. Was it a stairwell? Because it sounded like a stairwell.
He just added a shit
that's the ping for the day. Can you guys ping Kaloki and ask him where he recorded that promo?
That's your question of the day. Your
question of the day.
Ping of the week. Do it in question of the day.
Yeah, do it in question of the day answers. At Kaloki, where did you record your promo?
And if you haven't done an MWA Unleashed thoughts, copy the template, fill out none of the thoughts apart from Coloki attacks Colt, and just ping Coloki on that.
Yeah,
and
do
say
that.
the same thing.
Copy the fucking template. Just do that. Nothing else. Leave it all blank.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Even if you have filled
People
it out.
will be really confused, and it will be great.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And thanks for doing that, Tim.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Tim. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Bree.
Thank you, Bree. But
Thanks,
no,
Bree.
this match is going to be amazing. One thing I'm really hoping, is that you guys get a gimmick. Because both your matches was like 1-on-1, right? Just like normal.
Yeah,
You guys
there's
get
just
a
normal
gimmick because right now
matches.
you're both real bland characters.
I want you guys to
what
get
the
like.
fuck?
What the fuck? I want you guys to get like. I wouldn't say Texas Death because me and Slick just did it, but something like that. That's like a big.
Just wait till we run
like,
Dog Collar again, and we actually get. Wait.
Dog Collar YouTube would be a fucking banger.
Dog Collar would fuck.
No, see, because we could do that now. Because like the one with B-Dubs and Maddie, like it kind of got fucked because you guys didn't have like the thing where like, we had like. You guys still had to do like /back.
Have you ever had a dream when you
I was trying to find my fucking words, Jacob. Trying to find my fucking words. Don't interrupt me again, or I'm not putting you over anymore. Anyway, yeah, that match with B-Dubs and Maddie still like when they did the dog collar shit was when like you guys still did /back and before like Taco did like the little thing where like when you get hit like you're still there. So if we want to still have like that plugin where like me and Coloki are attached from one dog collar to like another dog collar, like we could do it in a way that feel more like smooth.
Yeah.
Then
I think that would look really cool.
Yeah. So if I do get this match with Coloki, which I'm sure I'm fucking going to because we're building it up, I would really hope that it would be a dog collar match. You're listen to me right now, Nuck. I want a dog collar match with Coloki, and I want 25 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes.
Oof. He's asking for big numbers.
I'm asking for big numbers.
Okay. But before we get on to anything further, Coloki has just announced that he is flying back home from America. We got another ping for you guys. Go in IRL talk when you hear this. Tag Coloki and say, "Hope you're having a safe flight," because he will probably be on the flight when this is out. Just a nice one. Like, hope you have a safe flight, Coloki. Smile.
Yeah.
Yeah. My buddy Coloki. Anyway, has anyone got anything else to add other than we are excited? Hell yeah. Yay.
No, bruv.
No. I like bruv. Question of the day. Let me check what's next. It is the Avery interview. Hello, Avery Burns, backstage. I don't remember this. I was just waiting for the match. And I was excited for the match.
I don't remember anything, but I'm sure Avery cut a good promo here.
I'm sure this was great. Yeah. Avery's great.
Like I said before, Avery's like, in my humble opinion, the GOAT. I think she's like one of the greatest promos like Minecraft's ever seen. And yeah. I love Avery.
All I remember from this promo, because I'm an arrogant cunt, is that she mentions me and calls out Jimmy and Rich because she's the only one in their little group that's beat me.
Yeah.
All right, main event.
I'm sure this was good.
Holy match, though. What a match!
This match, yeah. This
what was, a fucking match!
This was as good as I was hoping it would be. This match was fantastic. These two cooked. Who would have thought? Who would have thought two of the best we have cooked in the main event?
Absolutely.
First time ever. These two are working singles for the first time ever. And they like had a fucking banger.
First time ever.
What a fucking match!
It's very interesting because I feel like with an eliminator, most of the time it's just made to like, just get the person the shot, and it's like a good way to shoot that in. And I guess me and Jacob kind of have one next week, so we'll see if it like matches that. But like,
I'll never tell.
The fact that Avery went on to lose here, and it was clean from what I remember, right? It was just Doppel did the rolling Death Valley driver into the get a fuck.
Get to fuck.
Go to
1, 2,
fuck.
3. It was
Kill
no.
yourself.
It was clean, right? I'm not
You say it like
mistaken.
a fucking clanker.
What?
Yeah, you
I've
clanker.
always called it the go to fuck. I didn't know what it stood
It's
for
not
at first, so I just said, "Oh, go to fuck." Like go to sleep,
Get
but the
a
F stands for
fuck.
fuck.
It's get that fuck.
Get a
I'll
fuck.
start saying on comments. I'll go like, "Get the fuck, get the fuck."
That feels
Is
worse.
it?
The accent makes it worse.
I was gonna say, why do you sound like a desperate
Get the
child?
No, little German boy, do not hit the doppel move.
Get the fuck.
Oh my god, get here, fuck.
It does sound like just some random German words, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Get the fuck.
Yeah, that's why I
If you
call
say
it
it
go
like
to
really
fuck.
aggressively as well,
Get the fuck.
you say it really aggressively. Get that fuck.
Get the fuck.
You just don't know what you're saying at this
Get the
point.
fuck.
World War III.
But this match, super good.
It was a
Really
banger.
fun match.
Who would have thought Avery Doppel, good match.
Never would have guessed.
Oh yeah, Doppel got hit, fucking exploded by the pyro in their entrance. That made me giggle.
Oh, so did I.
Yeah,
so did you.
it's put by their pyro too. Oh
Our
my
world
God.
champions have 3rd-degree burns from tonight.
You see, it's because we weren't informed we'd be
Yeah, I feel like
having
that
pyro,
was
and we both had spots where I say spots. He had a match, and we had a spot where we would hit buttons.
yeah,
So I was in survival.
that was funny. Whoever hit the pyro, you're funny. But no, this match was so good. I think these two have great chemistry, and now that Avery is, let's call a spade a spade. Avery is a heel now. I really hope these two run it back, whether it's for the title or not. I want to see this at a pay-per-view where they are given more time.
Yeah.
Because the fucking quality of that match would be fucking sensational.
Yeah.
I agree.
But no, yeah. They
And then
did
they hug at the
amazingly.
end.
Yeah. And then like who else? Not Faywin, because Faywin's done. Who else hates Avery? Colt, you turn heel again. Because you're like, why is the hug? What the fwick? And then
Hey,
you're
listen,
angry again.
I told Jacob in fucking TikTok DMs earlier. I already know how I'm turning heel again. I won't say how, but I already know. I already know, and it's
I'm
gonna
excited.
be fucking generation.
Never turn heel again, Colt. I like cheering for you.
I'm excited. No, turn heel again. I'm excited.
No, don't. I want my Colt.
Yeah, I didn't want to
who else?
anyway. I wanted to
Who
stay
else could
heel.
have beef with Avery?
Oh, no. This match was so good, but it's one of the matches where it's just like, this is fantastic. I don't have much else to say.
Yeah, I ain't got much to say. Holy fuck, what a match!
Yeah, it was just really great.
Yeah.
I thought Avery's dialogue here was, good, saying like, because the whole story of the match was just kind of like, fucking Avery like didn't really want the match because the spotlight title is a trinket, but Doppel's trying to protect Faye. If I gotta beat some sense in the Doppel, then I will. So,
Yeah, I think it was a justified reason for her like being in the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a great match. That's all I really have to say about it.
Yeah.
And then, if you guys don't have anything else to add, we can get into the overarching shift stuff here, because this is where it comes to a head.
In which I have seen.
Yes, because Jacob has seen this. So as we
I
mentioned,
have not been busy at all today, and have had time to watch.
To watch. As we said, what's it called? Shift. I think it was like 4 or 5 times throughout the show. He just kept interrupting the feed, trying to get like in because he wasn't booked. So it's basically like he hacked into the thing, and then the final one where he gets like a fully fledged like promo. I think it goes like a minute. Is during this match where he calls out Doppel essentially, and he's like, Doppel, I will fucking kill you. He's like, it may be cliche, but I will fucking kill you. And then what's it called? Cuts back to the match. Doppel, obviously none the wiser that this is all happening. Avery obviously loses the match, which means Doppel needs a challenger. And I think Schiff is the perfect person for that. And I'm really, really, really excited for that match.
That'll be a dope fucking match.
Please just let that go through. Please don't have that be a swerve or anything. I just really want to see Doppel versus Schiff, because that match will be amazing.
I want that to be like a proper ultra-violent match. Let Schiff have it in his own domain.
Yeah.
Doppel barely ekes out the win, but like he's fucked up because it's ultra-violent. Don't
And then Cass.
you mess
with a little girl's dreams.
And then Shift's like, fuck you, Cass, I will never let you be happy. And then he shoots her with a gun.
No!
Oh my god.
No!
Oh my fucking god. She feels
That's
another
genuinely what
passion.
will happen. What? That's
I
going,
ca- I-
going to be what's
I
happening.
can hear Nuck writing it down.
Like, write that down. Write that down.
Dude, no, because there is a world right now, there is a universe where Nuck's writing right now into the script, Kathy's gonna fill her cash in again!
Like 3 ends.
Clap, clap, clap. Here's an award.
Imagine, like, Schiff fucking wins the belt, but then, like, Cassidy immediately cashes in after.
That would be cool. I'd love that.
That would be really good.
Then they run it back for the belt. With
Triple threat. Give me triple threat.
A triple threat would be fucking banging. I'd love that.
The triple threat would fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited for the prospect of Schiff versus Doppel. That match will fucking bang. I don't think it's ever happened. I believe I'm correct in saying.
Yeah. First time ever.
I don't recall seeing it.
Yeah. I know that match would be fantastic. Please give it to me right now. Inject that shit. Banger
after banger
after banger after banger.
Shut up, American.
I really liked the overarching Schiff tries to hack into it during the show. I think that was a really cool way to get Schiff. I don't know. I'm presuming Schiff couldn't show it, and that's why this was done. But this was like it was cool nonetheless. It was a really, really cool way to like get him involved, and like it's a very depraved way to do it, and that fits Schiff perfectly right now.
Yeah.
And it was a pain in the ass to edit like all of this and add the effects, blah blah blah. But it's not going to be a regular thing, so I really enjoyed doing it.
That's what you know.
I was so confused during the main because like I'm commentating with Nuck, and then all of a sudden there's just like a white fucking flash. I don't know what fucking happened. Nuck obviously knows what fucking happened because it was on purpose. I was like, what the fuck happened? Was that like genuinely a mistake? But no, it was just like an excuse for like that to be the transition into like the Schiff promo. So I thought that was like really well done.
There's something
I was reffing and got very confused.
There's something really funny about that. When the light went out, I accidentally like kicked a wire on my computer like just before it, and the HDMI came loose. So my monitor turned off, and then when I turn it back on, I hear like you and not being. What was that? And the crowd's like, "What the fuck just happened?" And I was
Somebody put in the chat, my monitor turned off.
I was like, have I somehow affected the show? How the fuck did I accidentally hit something when I couldn't see what I was doing? And then like, what's it called? I asked. I can't remember who I asked. I think was it you, Jake? Who I asked?
Possibly.
You or Cass. I was like, what happened? And then it was Nat. I asked. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck happened? Because it literally coincides. You can hear it on the recording as well. When I like deepen the audio, because shifting happens, you hear like the disconnecting of a wire in my computer, and it's quite funny. No, but like this was like very, very cool little thing. Schiff has fucking lost it, and I kind of love it. I think his look, his personality, and this all like match each other now, and this is like a great depraved character, and I feel like it's one of the best depraved characters we've seen like since Matty for me. No one's ever like top depraved Matty. But this is like the closest thing we've had, I'd say. Huge fan. Just give me that match, please.
God, we have a good roster right now.
We do. We are fucking
fantastic
thriving
roster.
Right now.
We're thriving.
MWA.
And it only serves to be better when Rory finally makes it to the main roster.
Sign Rory.
Rory debuts Rory debuting on the Unleashed after Heatwave is gonna be like generational.
I want to see Rory debut in a UV title match, or sorry, TV title match.
She wins on her debut.
I wouldn't hear
that would actually be dope as fuck.
I wouldn't hear Hironaka to win it, and then Rory versus Hironaka is his Hironaka's first defense.
And then Rory wins it.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I'm very excited for when Rory finally makes it because they've been doing amazing work.
I agree.
And I'm very excited for the future. I'm very excited for Heatwave. I have one more question before we close things out here.
Yo, what's up?
What does everyone think of the Heatwave logo?
Shit.
I don't like it.
I-
I
It
love.
sucks.
Huge on it.
Loki made this, correct?
Kaloki
Yes.
made it, which is why it fucking sucks.
Whoa. Let me mean to
I outright
Good
just
on
said that to
Kaloki.
him. This looks like shit.
Oh, that's fair.
So I got
Look,
full permission to say out loud that this logo fucking sucks.
Yeah, I have nothing but love for Kaloki, but this logo is very lazy to me.
Yeah, it just looks
it's
like
really unimpressive.
PNGs.
It's just like thrown together. It really, really doesn't. I like the vibe it's going for,
Yeah,
but I really, really don't like the execution of it. I feel like it's just really, really plain.
also,
and-
Dobby, Execution's a different pay-per-view. This is Heatwave.
Shut the fuck up.
But
I was thinking that as I said it, but shut the fuck up.
Sorry, sir.
No, I kind of hope it's revised. I don't think it will be, which is sad. But I'm not a fan of this logo. I don't know why Rich didn't make it, or Colt didn't make it, because Colt also makes fantastic logos.
I think
But-
Loki was very
I
passionate
made the
about
Virtue
making
logo
the logo.
Yeah, I loved that.
and the locked away
When you
logo.
meant- Weren't you meant to make the XE logo?
No, because no, oh my god, no, because fucking I was meant to make the fucking XC logo, and then fucking Rich at 3 in the goddamn morning sends the most perfect XC logo possible, and I was like, that was supposed to be my logo. I was supposed to make that, not fucking Rich. And I was like punching air. I was screaming. I was on my knee. I was at 3. I was probably at the fucking gas station at 3 a.m. and I look at my phone, see Rich post the most perfect XC logo possible, and I fall to my knees and I scream out loud, "No!"
And it was
It
based
must
off
be very
of an amazing concept art.
It
I will
was!
say.
Fuck you, Rich. I want to be better than you. I'm tired of being second best.
Okay, Colt, we love you.
I love you too, Dobby.
yeah.
Come here and kiss me on the mouth. I'm
Mwah.
gonna take my camera. I'm gonna. It's in front of my lips. Mwah.
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 Aw.
Aw.
Yeah, no, I don't like this logo. Love Kaloki. That doesn't feel
Shitty logo.
finished to me.
Shitty fucking logo.
You had a great promo though, Kaloki. But no, yeah, I don't have anything really else to say. I'm very, very excited for Heatwave as a show.
Am I?
I think everything that was like set up for here just serves to make it like a show that's sort of fighting XE for how good it could be.
Yeah.
Because XE is the standard bearer. Both nights for me combined is just the standard bearer of like everything, like great matches, emotion, everything that I could sort of want. And I think
And a Jacob Sterry win, which is the biggest criteria.
hopefully Jacob Sterry gets like killed in like a gunfight with like Shiffhead, and that was awesome. But like no, I think
That's quite
Heatwave is shaping up to be like a very, very, very good.
Yeah.
pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be more excited. But yeah, I don't have anything else to add. Do you guys have any closing remarks for the show?
Apart from
No.
not next week, but the week after.
This was a good
Yeah.
show.
Two of
I
us
liked it.
won't be here.
Yeah. Not next week. The week after, me and Jacob will
2
not
weeks'
be here on
time.
the pod. 2 weeks' time, because we will
Or
be
on
in
the
London watching, or on the show, because we will be watching Forbidden Door live from the O2 Arena.
And
There
I'm
is so
gonna be
much
there
gore
as
and not
well.
enough Forbidden.
Yeah.
Colt actually
Yeah.
asked if he came
But also-
over if we could get him in, but we're in a box with a guest list.
Oh my god. I'm
Hey,
gonna
Colt-
get
Colt,
my
you
own.
know-
I'm gonna fucking buy my own ticket, and I'm gonna get my flight to the London, and we're all gonna meet up, and we're gonna have an Airbnb together, and we're all gonna sleep
I was
in the
going to say,
same bed.
Colt, if you could
Do
come to
live
the
podcast.
Airbnb, we could record the podcast live.
We could do a
That'd be
live podcast. Oh my god, that's
That'd be
right.
so-
I'm
that'd be
getting
Colt,
my
if you could
pad-
get over for the weekend.
I will do everything I can. I will save up enough money. I'll get my goddamn passport. I will fly to UK, and we will get it
We've
done.
got a couple weeks already.
Yeah,
Just for a weekend.
yeah.
Yeah.
For a show
but
me and
what's-
Dobby would not have watched.
Yeah. No, but like, well, Colt, I have a great idea. But
What's
we
up?
look similar. All I'm saying is we need to like just decide which matches we want to both watch. So like, I'll watch some matches. Then we're like, I'll go to the bathroom, and then you come out in my place, and you're now Kyle, and you're here to watch some matches.
Yeah.
And then you go to the bathroom, I come out.
Yeah.
His name
His
name
name
is
Kyle.
Kyle.
I'm not gonna doctor.
What the fuck's your last? Kyle Dobinson. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you are me now, Colt, and we will enjoy the show, Smile.
And Dobby is
Jonathan
John
Lynch.
Matthew Lynch, JML.
Yeah.
I just like walk out of the bathroom. Somehow I'm in fucking America now. What the fuck? This
He's
wasn't
in
meant to
full
happen.
He's in my fucking Kingdom Come gear with the fucking
No, Jacob, it's Forbidden
American
Doors,
flag
silly.
jacket.
Oh, that was terrible. But yeah, I think this is a good place to wrap up.
Yeah.
Hour
Thank you all for
40.
listening.
We made a good time.
Hour 40. You know what? Not bad. Not
terrible for us.
We went like 2 hours and 30 minutes last time because we had fucking two guests on here. See what happens when it's just the fucking three of us? We get shit done more quickly and we convey our points. We are efficient.
Yes,
we are the greatest. We are the greatest trio in the history of the MWA. This needs to be like a real thing. We all need to just. We can either be like faces or heels.
You know what?
We all
this
like
this podcast trio deserves to be inducted into the Hall of Fame as the podcast trio.
Yeah,
that's right.
Separately from our careers.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna be a three-time Hall of Famer. One as part of this trio, one as part of a commentary duo with Nuck, and one on my own.
Yeah,
maybe if that ever fucking happens, I'll get fucking banned at the end of the year. Anyway,
don't get banned.
That's it for the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning into the MWA podcast. This has been great, and we'll see you next week for another edition of the podcast where we talked about a possibly great Unleashed. Maybe it'll do great. Maybe it'll do ass. Who fucking knows? But we're out of time for now. For Dobby, for Jacob, I'm Colt. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
This is fuckers.